Regardless of why you're visiting Dallas, whether for work, pleasure, or some other reasons, we want you to experience the real Dallas. That's what this video will help you do. I've only lived here for a few years, while Beth over here has lived here for over 30 years. So together, we hope to advise you on both the major tourist attractions and also some of the locally known best kept secrets. I'm Elias, and this is Beth. Let's jump right into the video.
First things first, you're gonna wanna start the day off with a great breakfast and great coffee. If you're not staying in Uptown, you'll want to head that way. To be honest, you could spend your entire day in Uptown and not get bored. But if you'd rather see more of the city, we'll give you different recommendations as we go through the day. But first, we're gonna head over to the original Pancake House or Breadwinner's Café and Bakery in Uptown. Both of these restaurants are highly rated. They both have Texas twists to their menus and are surprisingly affordable. We've chosen Uptown not just for these restaurants, but also so you can spend some time enjoying this area.
Once you're done with breakfast, coffee, and maybe even an adult beverage to start the day off strong, it's time to dive into Dallas's most infamous historical event. Just a short drive away from Uptown is 6th Floor Museum at Dealey Plaza, where you'll learn all about the life and legacy of President John F. Kennedy. The reason this museum is so important is because it marks a spot where JFK was assassinated, one of the most historically significant moments in America's modern history. So yes, this is definitely a tourist area, but it's well worth a few hours if you're 24 in Dallas. It's not a massive museum like the Smithsonian or any others, so budgeting 2 hours should allow you to experience the area. Don't forget to head back to the Dealey Plaza after seeing the 6th Floor Museum, as it will have a lot more significance after the fact.
So from the 6th Floor Museum, you've got a different few options that you can take. The first option that a lot of people will choose is to go explore the Dallas art scene. The Dallas Museum of Art and the Nasher Sculpture Center are both located in the Dallas Arts District. You can spend a couple of hours soaking up everything from contemporary sculptures to ancient art collections. And if you're lucky, there might even be a live performance that you can attend at the nearby Winspear Opera House. On the other hand, most people visiting a city don't necessarily want to spend all day in museums, so our alternative choice is for you to head to the AT&T Discovery District. As opposed to formal museums, the AT&T Discovery District is a much more relaxed environment designed for all types of people. The AT&T Discovery District in downtown Dallas offers a mix of immersive digital experiences, dining, and entertainment. You can explore an interactive media wall, relax at the plaza with a drink, and enjoy digital art installations and video games. The district also features a variety of restaurants and cafes, including outdoor dining options. It's a great place for both tech enthusiasts and casual visitors to experience cutting-edge technology, local food, and vibrant hangout spaces. This is another area where special events and performances are often held, so keep your eye out for something that just might interest you.
All right, back to food. After you spent the morning walking and exploring, it's time to explore some more famous Dallas foods. You've got two options that everyone is going to recommend: Tex-Mex or barbecue. Both are great options, and there are tons of places we could recommend. On the Tex-Mex side, two restaurants in Dallas get consistently fantastic ratings: Las Palmas Tex-Mex and E-Bar Tex-Mex. Both of these are going to be close to where you've already been exploring, and that is convenient for you. And that makes them great options if you're on a tight schedule. For barbecue, there are two names that are always discussed when the topic of Texas barbecue in Dallas are brought up: Pecan Lodge and Terry Black's. I've eaten at both. Pecan Lodge is likely the main name you've heard, as it has won more awards for barbecue than any other barbecue restaurant in Dallas. However, because you're on a bit of a time crunch with only 24 hours in Dallas, we're going to recommend Terry Black's instead. Also phenomenal. It's a bit cheaper, the lines move extremely fast, and it's got a lot more space to eat, and they don't tend to run out of food like Pecan Lodge does. It's also great that both of these restaurants are in deep Ellum, so you could go straight from lunch to exploring one of the most unique parts of downtown Dallas.
Okay, now that you've had lunch, it's probably a good time to go walk off that barbecue. But depending on your preference and also the season you're traveling in, you'll want to decide between two different options. Do you want to explore the outdoors and soak in the sun? Yes. Or spend some time inside shopping? For outdoor enthusiasts, a great option would be to take a walk or ride a bike either at Klyde Warren Park or White Rock Lake. Klyde Warren Park is a beautiful urban oasis right in the heart of downtown, while White Rock Lake, just 10 minutes from downtown, will feel far more removed from the urban lifestyle. Both are great, but you're probably only going to have time for one on this trip. Alternatively, if you're more into retail therapy, head over to North Park Center, one of the top shopping destinations in the country. It has high-end brands and unique local boutiques. But it isn't just the high-end shopping that makes this place stand out. Littered throughout the entire shopping center, you will see famous artwork on display by well-known artists. Add to that the unique architecture, family entertainment, and dining options, and you'll begin to understand that you could spend your entire 24 hours in this place alone.
In the late afternoon or evening, one option is to head back to Deep Ellum. If you've explored this after lunch, then you could choose the Bishop Arts District or Lower Greenville instead. If you're looking to explore some of Dallas's iconic neighborhoods and love quirky, artsy vibes, then you'll really like Deep Ellum. This area is full of street art, live music venues, and enigmatic shops. If you want to explore the bar scene and get to know some locals, the Bishop Arts District is going to be your best bet. If you want a blend of bars and also food options for a convenient dinner, then Lower Greenville has you covered. That area has underrated nightlife and exceptional restaurants of all kinds.
All right, if you haven't eaten enough and you want to go someplace really nice for a meal, your only night in Dallas, then we're gonna recommend some high-end places. If a high-end restaurant isn't your goal, then go back to Deep Ellum or Lower Greenville, and they are gonna probably be the best places for you to look for dinner. But for those big spenders out there, head to Uchi for world-class sushi, Fearing's for upscale Southwestern cuisine, or Perry's Steakhouse for the best ribeye and or pork chop you've ever had. We particularly like Perry's because of its second floor seating that overlooks the Klyde Warren Park. Now that you're full and probably already close to 20,000 steps for the day, you may want to finish your trip to Dallas by heading to Reunion Tower for breathtaking 360-degree views of the city. If you prefer a more laid-back vibe, grab a drink at rooftop bar like HG Supply Company or the Statler Rooftop, where you can finally rest your feet. And of course, if you're still in your 20s, there's a chance you still have energy. While Deep Ellum, Lower Greenville, Bishop Arts, Henderson Avenue, and Uptown are all places you can explore for your last few hours in Dallas.
And just like that, you've experienced a week's worth of Dallas in 24 hours. If you have the time, it's probably worth spreading these experiences over at least a few days. But hey, if you only have 24 hours, might as well get the most out of it. We hope this guide helps you pack as much adventure, culture, and Texas flavor into your day as possible. If you've been to Dallas, drop your recommendations in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for all things Dallas. See you next time.